Hi, Mercedes here with your Tip Tuesday. So today we're going to talk about setting goals, and not just random goals like picking a number out of the sky like, hey, I want to make $50,000 and how do I break it down to get there? It has to actually be a goal to make money from. I found this last week online, and it basically just went like, hey, you want to make $50,000 a year? Well, you need to sell 10 things at $13 every single day. That's not exactly setting a goal. The way you want to do it is you want to figure out what your overhead is. And now this goes for retailers and designers. So designers, if you want to, let's say, sell, to make your minimums 100 pieces and your break even is at 100 to get an MOQ of 300, we have to break it down by how many stores are going to buy the minimum. So how many stores are going to buy 6 pieces times your goal in order to hit the minimum and profit. As a retailer, usually this is the formula that I use, and I'll just read it to you, or you could hold the video there for a second. And what it comes down to is you have to figure out what your overhead is, especially when you're starting a new business, because you just want to probably break even to get by. And also this is a great number to figure out when you're doing your business plan. Now, I use that word kind of lightly because I hate business plans. The idea is that you have a break-even analysis so you know how much you have to sell in order to make a profit. So basically, in my hypothetical world, I need to sell $20,000 a month to meet the rent. So my overhead, all of that is taken into consideration, and a payroll. So now if the average price in my store is $30, I divide that by the 20,000. So in my store, I need to make 667 sales a month. Now, seems like a lot, especially when you break it down by how many days you're open and how many hours you're open during those times. So now let's say I need to make 28 sales a day or 3.5 sales an hour. This also gives you an idea of how many people you need to have in the store working. If you're working in a shoe store or you own a shoe store, it takes a lot more time. You have to go get the stock, you have to go fit it. It takes a much longer time to make a sale than it does just, let's say, a jewelry that they'll pick up at the store. A lot of self-service that way. So you want to kind of plan your capacities, you want to plan your turnovers, your conversion rates, but at the end of the day, if only half the people shopped at my store, that means I need to have 56 people a day shop in my store. And that's a credible amount of people. But the idea is that we do everything in worst case scenario. And the truth is that you don't want people just to buy one $30 item. You want them to increase their sales. So UPTs, unit per transaction, how many items the person is actually buying from you is a more important number. And also 50% conversion rate is really, really low. So for your online businesses, just keep in mind that conversion rates are usually 2%. In a boutique, they're usually 80%. So right there, that gives you a big difference on how many people visit your website and how many people actually buy something. And again, how many people come to your store and actually buy something. So understanding conversion rates, units per transaction, and setting a goal that's feasible for profit is your goal today. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And please, if you want more information, this all came out of our master workshop, and we have one coming up in California, one in Dallas, and one in Miami. Hope to see you there.